Yo, man, I'm Tymz9ine from the East Coast, from Durban, and I'm here to paint a Back to the City pillar, you know. All right, well, back to the reason why I painted the lips and stuff is because of Pastel. He is one of my friends of mine, R.I.P. Pastel Heart, my nigga. Yeah, he passed away and he wasn't able to kiss the city, so we kissed the city. Any city that we go, I've been to like 3 cities. I kissed every city that I've been to in this past week. And well, basically the concept is cry freedom. So the chick that I painted is crying freedom, you know. She's crying down into one of my letters, which is the M, which is stylish, slick, all the good things. And then, like, you know, a lot of pink involved and some purples also. And Forgiven Forever is also another crew member of mine who passed away in a car accident, and you know, we like to big up for him, you know. So it's all dope like that, and I really enjoyed the pillar, you know. Just ran out of space. I wish I had another one.
Alright, dog. So what's this these, dog? You guys just come out here. How do you get to be a graffiti artist for like Back to the City? Where you get a pillar? What's the process? What do you need to do?
Basically, you gotta submit, you know. So everything works with submissions. You submit your online profiles and what you've been recently up to, and then you get one of the walls. And you basically this year I requested that I get one of the smaller walls facing the road because I've been painting a lot in the past week, so I didn't want to paint such a big space and, you know, tire myself out, because I still want to turn up, you know. And so that's it, like, you know. So that's how you get it. Submit your stuff, but you got to be relevant, you know. They're not going to put any artist here that isn't relevant and isn't up in the streets, you know. But unfortunately, I'm not up in the streets, but I'm a commercial graffiti artist. I do it for corporate companies, I do it for clothing labels, you name it, you know. Personal walls, room walls, TV lounges, you know, stuff like that. So that's how I pay my rent and stuff, you know.
Jeez, bro. So you're like a graffiti artist full time. So every day you wake up and this is like your career.
Yeah, this is my career, you know. Like, I won't lie. A lot of, like, some graffiti artists call me the rapper of graffiti artists because I live like a rapper, you know. I got a rider when I paint and shit like that, you know. Because basically we've got to level up and we got to keep leveling up, you know. Our pioneers pushed it to our level, so we got to push it a little bit higher, you know. That's all the game is about, like, you see.
And do you feel like the industry, your industry, is there enough co-op for everyone, dog? Or are you gonna just find like those few dope cats, like 103 or one in each city, that's gonna be like dope? Or is there like enough? Is the market big enough for like people to like be trying to follow it?
You see, what cats don't understand is that when anyone gets a paint job or does graffiti, I big ups to that, you know, because you improving my scene, the scene that I work on. Whereas there is that egotistic part about it, the ego about it, where you don't really support your local graffiti artist, you know, because he's local. I don't support that nigga, like, you know. And that got to stop in order to pick up or level up again, you know, in graffiti. But the guap that the top graffiti artists are making is quite good enough to, you know, pay rent and keep a good career, have nice flights, you know, stuff like that. And give back to your mom, of course, you know. Yeah, and like that's.
I like
stuff,
that, dog.
you know?
I like that.
Yeah, that's the stuff, you know. Like we finally made it a career. I'm a qualified graphic designer and a multimedia designer. So I've worked 7 years in industry, and it wasn't feasible for me to be just a graffiti artist. Now it is feasible for me to be a graffiti artist, you know, and pay bills and stuff. You see. So that's the elevation, that's the level up that we've made it, and it's been from like 2013, 14, you know, until now, and a lot of young writers are getting more paint jobs, or people want to see graffiti, and you know, it's building quite a good like, you know, comeback, like, you know, a momentum and stuff, you know, because they're bringing in new styles that we never think about and stuff, and we incorporating their stuff into our stuff and stuff, and we also giving them pointers, because experience is the best teacher, you know. I've been doing this for 13 years, you know.
Wow, 13 years, dog.
Yeah, dog.
And now it's finally paying the bills, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's for a couple years it's been paying the bills, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, what can I say? it's the way you market yourself, you know. You gotta think of yourself as a business and then market yourself as that business, you know. Even though it was something that you talented as a kid and you were running around and doing it, it's the same aspect as rapping, as DJing, as skateboarding, as, you know, a lot of other stuff. When you're a kid, you're doing it, now you perfected it and you're doing it as a career, you see. That's what you got to think of it as, you know, as your business. And I've been mentored by like Falco and a couple other cats, like older cats that have mentored me into becoming like a graffiti artist, like, you know. We move in the shadows, you know, like I've never been caught when I'm bombing, you know, because I move in the shadows. So we got used to that. Like we will lurk around in the shadows, you'll see us, but we never headliners, you know. We're not those headlining type of people. Keep the fame, we'll take the fortune, you know.
You heard it. Keep the fame, take the fortune.
Yes, take the fortune, you know.
That's my nigga. Hip Hop 411. That's what it is. You've just witnessed the dopeness.